everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to do a very quick makeup look. I just wanted to show you my brushes. I washed them. They're all clean. I used the Sigma brush cleaner. It is amazing. So my skin is pretty dry. I did not moisturize after my shower. So I'm going to use my Caudalie Beauty Elixir. Honestly, guys, part of me is thinking about going off and just like speeding through really fast. But I want to talk to you because I haven't done a really talky video in a while. I'm going to use my Extreme Cream for my moisturizer. We will be priming as well. I'm going to use a little bit of my Caliray So Blown Primer around my nose and mouth area, and maybe a little bit on my forehead. This is finally almost gone, you guys. It's taken a long time to finish, but I am almost done. A little bit on my chin, just kind of spread it out a little bit. And then I'm going in with my damp sponge. I'm going to use a little bit of my foundation. This is the Triclone Skintech Foundation by Haus, the shade 260, Light, Medium, Cool. I'm going to put one pump on the back end of my sponge. Start out with this on the right side of my face, cover up my redness. I feel like it doesn't really give that much coverage. It's literally one pump, and I've got a lot of moisturizer on my face, so I'm going to go in with one more. Okay, another one on this side. And this kind of neutralizes that red tone on my face, the pink. When there's hot lights or I'm in the shower, my skin does tend to get a little pink on the cheeks area. Like my ears are really red. Okay, I think 3 pumps was enough. So like I said, we're going to karaoke. It is date night tonight, but we are in a little bit of a rush, so I'm going to go really fast with this video. I hope you guys are okay with that. So next is concealer. So I'm going to use the 05 Kosas. I've been using this one for a while. As the season transitions, I have been, kind of changing my tactics and colors, so I'll go lighter as we progress into winter and fall. Using this to cover up my pigmentation. I'm going to use the pointy side. If you want a little bit more coverage, just let your concealer dry down a little bit. Sometimes what I do. I'm going to use this for the lid. And then as soon as I'm done blending out this concealer, I'm going to go straight into eyebrows. We will be right back. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit of my Nars contour. Okay guys, I'm going to use this Rare Beauty blush. It's called the shade Love. It's a terracotta shade. And we're just going to put this on the high points of the cheeks. All right, so now we're going to quickly do shadow. I'm using the Scorpio Palette by Jeffree Star, and I'm going to use the maroon shades. I'm using this shade, and I think I'm going to use this one here just to give it a little bit of like vibrancy, and maybe Spirit Realm. I love those 2 colors, but I'm going to play with these 3 right here. Okay, so first, I think I'm going to line my eyes with black. And I'm going to go in with the, let's see here. I'm going to go in with the dark shade first, I think. We're not even going to do a transition. I'm just going to start right with this dark shade in the crease. And we're going to define the crease. I absolutely love this color, and we're going to add it to the lower lash line as well. And it's really potent, so I think a little goes a long way. That is so pretty. I'm just going to use a smaller brush in the lower lash line because I don't want it to expand too far. I'm going to use this liner brush first, pushing it into the liner. Then we're going to use the brush to blend it out. And I feel like I need to add a little bit more depth here, so we're just going to darken this up a little bit more. I'm bringing it down on the lower lid, like the outside of my upper lid too. And then I'm going to take some of it's called Powerful Presence. I'm going to tap my brush off, but I'm not going to wet my brush. I'm just going to apply this right to the lid here, right in the middle. Okay, and I'm going to take a clean brush, and I'm just going to extend and just blend this out a little bit more here. Maybe not extend it, just blend. Okay, so now I'm going to line my lips. Of course, I'll probably use my favorite. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills in Cool Brown. Okay, and then instead of using a nude gloss, I'm going to use my Yves Saint Laurent. I can never remember the name of it. It's called YSL Love Shine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss, and the shade is Thunder something. Can't remember the name of it, but it's purple. It doesn't look purple on the lips, but it's pretty. Another good one is the Buxom Plumping Lip Polish in the shade Princess. It's actually a little purple. Okay, so I'll probably take both of those. Next, I'm going to line my upper lash line. I'm going to go off camera, do mascara and lashes, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're all done. Lashes are on. I picked a lash that is still long, but it's not like super long like I've usually been wearing. We're going to highlight the inner corner. I've got my Mary Lou highlighter here. A little bit on the inner corner, just that perfect amount of sparkle and light. A little bit underneath the brow from my application there. And then we're going to take my larger highlighter brush and then highlight the tip of my nose, bridge of my nose, a little bit on the cheeks. All right, so I'm going to call that done. Let's do another setting spray. I really like that eye color. I think it's so pretty. So thank you guys for sticking around and watching today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, please consider subscribing. Last but not least, click on the bell button to receive notifications when I upload new videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Have a happy date night.